Kids story writers, this month's going to be a little bit of a stop and go. So, what I'm getting at here is that you're probably going to feel very like wheels are not turning, but think of them as if they are. It kind of maybe a little bit more of a reflection. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, and also we have an eclipse on April 8th. So there's some of that energy could be playing around in here. I'm not an astrologer. I'm hearing a lot about it, but that might be something that is going on in here. So how I'm getting this, you've got two aces. One is reversed, one is not. We've got Judgment and the World, both of which are reversed. We've got a Two of Cups that is reversed. So we've got a lot of halves and halves going on. I have five. I'm sorry, I keep looking over here at my notes. We've got 5 majors, we've got 5 minors, 5 reversed cards, 5 not reversed cards. So it just kind of feels like you're going to have a little bit of I just got chills. You're going to have a little bit of a push and pull here. It's going to feel a little complicated because I did get the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know that it's going to be all that comfortable. I wouldn't count on it being all that comfortable. But you will get through this. Now, on the other side, you have some passions. The Ace of Wands is reversed. I would not go toward that creative passion, that creative energy. Don't go toward that. I would go toward your ideas. You've got some ideas that are just now being planted, and it just feels like there's probably some ideas that you're probably going to want to roll into. I do have, again, with that Ace of Wands being reversed, I do also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And I don't think it's the right time for you to start explaining what your plans are to anybody or envisioning what you want those plans to be. I think that the ideas are still percolating. And I think that's what you probably need to focus on while the Mercury energies and the eclipse energies are kind of doing their thing. I do want you to know that I do have the Magician in the middle, so make sure that you are going to get through this. You can live, you can survive. This will pass. And you also have the High Priestess, which is also a card that means paying attention more to your intuition. So by taking all of these, adding up together, the numbers, I did get the wheel. Those numbers that you might want to pay attention to are 2, 21, 1, 2, 1, 1, 5, 20, 0, and 2. There's a lot of 2s and 1s going on, so it just feels more like a beginnings phase, not as quite the finish as what you wanted to. Especially with the World and the Judgment cards reversed, it just kind of feels like you're kind of stuck in that Sun area, which is clarity, which means you've probably had some clarity prior to this Mercury retrograde. I would just sit in that. Don't force yourself to go anywhere. Just sit where you are and just pay attention to your surroundings. That's kind of what I would suggest. Let's see. Take a step back. I got all that. Oh, to go back to the wheel is all about good luck, and the wheels are turning. So I would just highly pay attention to that kind of stuff. Just things will start rolling again. I just think it's probably going to land in that idea that you have going on. The colors that kind of came up interestingly was like this pink purple color that you might want to pay attention to, and also like this yellow. It's like a really light yellow. It looks kind of green on my screen right now, but it's kind of like a really, really, really light yellow, kind of pastelish, a little yellow. I think that's the word. So energy-wise, you've got Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. Your biggest energies this month seem to be air and fire. I'm going to recommend, since you're kind of feeling stuck already, lean more into your emotions to get some water flowing. So in order to do that, I would look up Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Those are the water signs, and maybe you can learn something from them. The planets you might want to pay attention to are Mercury and Uranus. They are on the Fool, and they are also on the Magician. which are both major arcana cards, and they are both not reversed. So it sounds like those two cards really have something they want to say to you, and also those two planets. I think that is really all I've kind of got for you here regarding that. Oh, you know what? I didn't pull some other cards. It's been a while since I've done this. So I would also, I don't know, I'm giving you some extra tips for your stuff. You've got orchestra. I don't know what orchestra means. I don't know what it means to your project, but that might be something that you can pay attention to in regards to your project. I do have a story deck that also has a little bit of a prompt, and that is going to be loneliness. Now it came up reversed, which is kind of interesting. Probably because I just pulled it, it's probably going to be more of loneliness. I like this idea because it matches more with the Two of Cups that it's reversed, and also the Two of Wands that's reversed. It just kind of feels very... The tarot cards feel lonely, but this card feels like you should be talking to someone, so maybe you shouldn't feel alone regarding something. Not quite sure where that's landing, but probably not with your story. Probably more of like get out of your head and get out into the world and get out of your writing project until the ideas start flowing again. The last thing that I have for you, we've got some writer's block cards here as well. And this card is going to say, what do your characters do to relax? Probably might be a good thing for you to relax as well, and that might be a good thing to consider in that. So that's pretty much what I have for you today for the month of April. What I would also, well, no, sorry, like another sentence started coming out of my mouth and it was not right. What I was going to say is that please remember to like, subscribe, follow, share this with someone who you think might find this interesting. And I am also starting a Tarot for Writers group on my website. If you are interested in something like that, take a look at the link in my bio and just read through it. It's one page, and you can kind of see where I've come from, who I am, what I'm trying to do, and if you're interested, sign up. If you are going to sign up, also, there is a 50% lifetime membership that's going on right now because I am just starting with this, and I'm still kind of developing it, and I would also like to develop it as everyone kind of joins in to see what you need and what you want from the writing community. With that, I guess I will talk to you in the next one.